Amanda, now that Think About Your Life has been launched, what are you hoping that people will get from it?
I know it's very exciting that it's been launched. Oh, we really want Think About Your Life to be something people can use. You know, we've been talking about that. How can we get power in people's hands so that as they're going through their experience of cancer, they have practical tools they can use, really. It's about, for me, giving people something they can use to find hope, to find resilience in their experience. I think the more, as we develop the site and have been working on it, that's really what it's come to for me, is how to give people practical tools they can use on their experience, and to do it themselves. They don't have to go to a class, they don't have to go to a special workshop. They can do it at home, in, you know, their safe place, their bedroom, their office, and be typing and thinking, and it's a real safe way to do it. And it's also, we want to reach lots of people. I've done a couple workshops, and it was wonderful to have people there and using these tools, but on the web it just seems so much more accessible to people.
And it'd be great that a lot of people will be able to hear your story and your experience about how the tools were useful to you. I mean, that started a long time ago, didn't it?
It did. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I come up with that I was using and didn't know it. That's where the power came for me of really wanting to get this online. When I was using the tools for myself, and I know we've talked about a couple of those, but I've thought of even more ways as we've been doing the site that I was using the tools on this site. When I was first diagnosed, I had to wait for 8 days to get the answer to whether or not I had cancer. And 8 days may not sound long, it's really just a week and a day, but I had a weekend in there where I had to wait. And when you know the doctor's office is closed and you know they won't be calling you and giving you any information, I knew that was going to be an excruciating weekend to get through. So I was thinking about looking at a good weekend and what a bad weekend could be in that situation, really looking at the good day, bad day tool. And that helped me figure out that I needed to stay busy and I needed to stay away from doing any searches on breast cancer on the website. And I needed to laugh as much as possible. So that's what I told my family, and it was great that just by telling them that, they were relieved and they knew how to support me through that.
I think knowing what good support looks like is crucial. And I remember when my sister was first diagnosed, as a family, it was really hard to know the best way to support her. And I don't think we really knew even how to have that conversation. So one of the ways that we responded was to keep sending her presents once a month. And now I know, you know, from having those conversations and being able to talk about what good support looks like, that there were other things that we could have done that would have been more helpful. And we were reacting from the place of us feeling helpless. So I think one of the great things about the website and the tools is how it helps families and you know, work colleagues perhaps and friends be able to have a different kind of conversation about what great support looks like around this.
That's an excellent point. And one of the things that I'm most excited about the website is the social networking opportunities. So we've tried to make it really easy for people to use Facebook or other applications, or they even have their own web page that they can link people into to see the thinking that they have done. So if it's hard for people to have that actual conversation about what they need and what's going on, they can refer people to the link or put it out on Facebook.